Wow. Hey now, what a day. What a great day. Amazing times. Top stories today, ladies and gentlemen. Top stories. My goodness. I mean, today's the 15th of November. Top stories. RFK Jr. Trump picks 𝐂𝐘𝐒 skeptic Kennedy for health secretary. Exciting news. CNN, Trump Defense Secretary nominee Pete Hegseth was involved in an investigation. CBS News reports, can Trump appoint Matthew Gaetz without Senate confirmation? The Guardian, Elon Musk asked high IQ revolutionaries to work for no pay on the Trump campaign type stuff. So we got geopolitical news here on Friday. Stay with me to the end. You receive a bonus at the end of my presentation here of my trading plan, not financial advice, but check it out. Stock market's, doing great. Some talk about Powell, Jerome Powell, talking about interest rates and, not lowering interest rates as much. Bitcoin's pumping, but later, a little bit later on that, we'll get on my trading plan. So, Tropical Storm Sarah, maps tracker, spaghetti plot, looks like Honduras. CNN, Trump's team skips FBI background checks for some cabinet picks. So, this is geopolitical news. Now let's take a look at socioeconomic real quick. Do me a favor, give my video a like and a share, and please subscribe to my channel. I appreciate it. Exciting news too. Ripple, XRP Ripple is pumping. And we have to remember PNUT too, the squirrel. Sad news about PNUT. S&P futures are off. Crude oil's off a bit. Gold is flat at 2,569.9. So stock into futures plunge as Fed rate cuts, bets wane. U.S. retail sales data in focus. I'm just waking up this morning. Just woke up about a half hour ago, so having my first cup of coffee. General Motors lays off about 1,000 workers, cutting costs to compete with crowded automobile market. Retail sales are up solidly in October as Americans showed continued willingness to spend. That's good. Stock market today. Wall Street down again early Friday, on track for third losing week in the last 4. Recent strength in Disney. Disney stock is pumping on streaming, like with Netflix and Applied Materials. News on it. Wall Street expects, look at the news here. EV stocks. Trump is doing away with the EV tax credit. And DoorDash. News on DoorDash. Did the full moon have influence on markets, this type of thing? So full moon fever. S&P 5, let's go to the major markets. Look at this. The stock market's fixing to open in about a minute. S&P 500 E-mini futures off 39 points. NASDAQ E-mini off 232 points. The Dow futures off 200 points. The VIX is up, so starting to get some volatility at 15.72. Dixie US dollar at 106.665, up a few ticks. 10-year at 109.050. Crude oil off about 68 cents at 68.02. Gold up about 2 points to 25.75. Silver at $30.81, up fractionally. So let's look at the major movers, stock leaders. A lot of news on Tesla, NVIDIA. Got NVIDIA news going, transpiring. A lot of exciting stock information here. Tesla, NVIDIA, MicroStrategy is active, Alibaba is active, Coinbase is active, Microsoft, DoorDash, Palantir, Applied Material. I own stock in almost all of those companies. So exciting times in the stock market. So let's look at what's being reported on, let's see here, stock market's just opening. My blockchain ETFs are pumping really good. So let's see what's being reported on Yahoo Finance. Do me a favor, give me a like. It helps with the algorithms. Google's just great. So retail sales jump as consumers keep spending. Man. October sales grew and September spending was revised sharply higher, reflecting continued consumer resilience. Okay, S&P futures fall after Powell mutes rate cut hopes. Wall Street eyes shark risk of debt from Trump spending. Why CEOs are shrugging off the Trump tariff warning. GM, again, is laying off 1,000 people. That's the reason why we need tariffs, to stop products, automotive products being imported into the U.S. Diamond and Trump make it official. They won't join forces. U.S. wraps up $6.6 billion award for Taiwan Semiconductor, TSM. Super microcomputer looming NASDAQ deadline stokes delisting. So Super Micro, SMCI, could be delisted. Alibaba jumps on profit beat despite revenue miss. Moderna, Novavax stock falls after RFK Jr. nominated to lead HHS. So Moderna, that was a darling during the 2020 lockdowns. U.S. import prices unexpectedly rise. Again, GM lays off 1,000 workers. Elon Musk SpaceX preparing to launch tender offer in December for $135 a share. Bitcoin rises above 90,000 on Trump euphoria. I bought the dip yesterday on Bitcoin at pivot points and then also dollar cost average. More on that on my trading plan here in a minute. Stay with me. U.S. futures retreat, election rally stalls. Analysts revisit Applied Materials stock price targets, AMAT. Applied Materials off about 10%. U.S. retail sales, NVIDIA is, dominating the chip market right now. Retail sales up solidly in October, continued willingness to spend. So this is what we have on geopolitical and then socioeconomic news. Most active stocks, NVIDIA, Tesla, new holdings, super microcomputers active, and also Rivian. So this is on, HIMS was off yesterday big, NetEase. So these stocks are pumping, got a lot of activity going on in the stock market. It's just opened. Now let's talk about my trading plan here. So Bitcoin, is at a place where, here I'm going to do a sell here. I need to exit, I got to sell an asset right here. Hold on live on the camera here. Let's see. I'm squaring off a profit on S&P 500, so I'll sell it. All right, I broke even on my S&P 500 trade. Stocks were not looking good, and I was in the long-term trade in the S&P 500, and I kept at dollar cost averaging it, and so I decided I sold half of my position in SPY, because with that concentration of too much of a position in it, with the lowering of interest rates being questioned with Powell and everything, I didn't want to turn a winning position into a losing position, so I decided to scale out of my SPY ETF. Now I'll continue to dollar cost average it today, but I had too much in SPY, and I don't like to ever have a winning trade where I have a large position in it go from being a winning trade to becoming a losing trade. So I'll exit it and then I'll revisit that. Bitcoin pumped today to as high as 90,661, spot 71. So I'm up about 12% in my Momo swing account. Not financial advice, informational purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor, I'm an entertainer. So I'm up 12% in my Momo swing account on Bitcoin. I bought the dip yesterday through dollar cost averaging, and then also purchased some Bitcoin at S1 at the pivot point yesterday at around about 88,000, and then it pumped up about 2,000 points on me. So nice trade on Bitcoin. So I'll continue to dollar cost average Bitcoin today. a dollar cost average, SPY, even though I squared off half of my position in it. And then BKCH, the two blockchain ETFs, up nicely today for BKCH. They own stock shares in Coinbase, Mara Holdings, Core Scientific, Riot Platforms, Hut 8, so exciting stocks. So running a little longer today, about 10 minutes, but that's my trading plan for today, everyone. So with that, always remember to have a great day and to trade in the direction of the trend. The trend's your friend. And so with that, everyone, have a great day. Thanks. It's Sean on my news desk and prop trading desk.